Wind power specifically is a form of alternative energy. There's a few sides to the argument. I actually, in my profession, doing geophysical consulting work, I've worked on several wind farm projects, as they're called, in the United States, and actually one in South Africa. I think that today it's probably one of the cheaper and cleaner solutions to producing electricity. It's, in the long run, I think it has lesser of an impact on the environment than burning coal. It might be even better than nuclear energy, considering all of the mining and other aspects of the nuclear energy industry is concerned. It's quick and easy to set these things up. People are concerned about endangered species of birds and the impact on their environment. You can see in the background we have an offshore wind farm here in Denmark, off the shore of Copenhagen. One of the concerns for the environment there is the impact on marine life. And there's actually been studies done proving that the foundations of these wind turbines provide artificial reef environment for a lot of species, so it can actually help fish and shellfish populations. So in that respect, it has a lot of positive impacts on the environment and also helps prevent air pollution, obviously. So I think that all around wind energy is a pretty clean and viable option to fossil fuels.
Justin, what's your view on biofuels and its impact on the world food crisis?
You know, it's been a pretty hot topic lately. Biofuels, the use of biofuels is it's a novel concept, trying to move away from simply oil, you know, our dependency on oil and the oil companies and the oil market. It does burn cleaner, so it's not as big of an impact on the environment as far as air pollution is concerned. But then one of the major concerns that comes up with the biofuel industry is the use of corn and food as the source for the oil and the ethanol that we're still relying on. You know, combustion as a source of energy as opposed to other alternative energy sources such as, you know, solar or wind energy. So it's kind of a catch-22 because you're temporarily helping the environment and economics as far as trying to move away from dependency on oil, but you're having a huge negative impact on world food resources, especially in developing countries where a lot of this corn comes from, and it's converted into biofuel, which is then exported to more developed countries that have a higher dependency on oil. So basically you're only supporting the continuation of the use of combustible substances, basically, you know, the combustion engine and all of the old technologies that support our convenience of life and our the foundations of industrial economics, which is something that we need to move away from and start using reusable, you know, clean energy sources like solar and wind. So it's a temporary fix, basically, is what I think it comes down to. Is it's just a temporary fix to burning oil. You're burning ethanol instead, and it's not going to last forever. So we need to start moving away from that completely and start using renewable energy sources like wind and solar, primarily.
Justin, what's your opinion on the deforestation of the Amazon? Just a short.
Okay, deforestation in general, you know, it's a negative impact on the environment that is taking place because of, you know, and this is half the problem. I'm pretty ignorant on the topic, just like a lot of the world is ignorant on the topic of deforestation. It's that's one of the things that makes it such a big issue, is because not a lot of people pay attention to it, and it's worse than what most people think it is. How many, you know, hundreds of square miles of forests and rainforests that have been cut down and burned for unsustainable farming practices, and for the woods that we can build, you know, these huge 3,000, 4,000 square foot mansions in Beverly Hills, and, you know, for families of 3 in the suburbs of the United States. And, you know, it's the consumers become kind of addicted to this image of, you know, the great